Hi, it's me again. This is Sunshine, Diva, Grand Diva. Not whatever you want to call me because that wouldn't be nice. But anyway, this is day 27 of 55 Shades and Braces. Even though I did a little bit of talking this morning just to say hi to you, someone felt a little bit left out. I'm not going to say any names. But anyway, we had a wonderful day. We had a positive day, and sometimes when it seems that you're at the very end of your rope or you're at that very point of giving up on something, but you continue to trust God, then things work out for you. So I talked to my son, talked to my pastor, talked to a lot of people today. Talked to my friend. I have a great rehearsal coming up tomorrow with Brother Lewis. But anyway, I'm gonna tell about this brief incident today. True had his first confrontation, fight. But I'm very proud of him because he was standing up for his friends when the bully came along. And even though he got into a fight, he told the bully he didn't want to fight. But instead, the other young man threw the first punch, threw a rock, a large rock, and hit him with it. So he defended himself. But we don't want him to be known as a drama king or prince. We don't want him to stay focused in all areas of his life. But he said that he felt he did a good job. So I told a few people, his brothers and his pastor, because everybody knows truth will talk, but he doesn't like confrontations. But anyway, and he loves protecting the people that he cares about, which is his friends and his family. Basically anybody. I'm sure he would help. But anyway, I thank God for him being safe and that the other young man wasn't hurt so bad that he had to go to the hospital or anything. The other thing is, I thank God I called my brother Joe and my mom, my sister to try and get a ride, and my daughter to Jerseyville because my son Nick wanted to bless me with this car that I know he wanted to sell for a nice amount of money that I didn't have. But he said because I help him and I look after his daughters, he would just want to bless me. So I didn't have to pay all that money for the car. And he gave me a blessed discount. So I thank God for him. I thank God for my son Andrew helping me, allow me to use his car when I needed it for church, for ministry, for the children, or whatever I needed it for. And for my daughter Kay, where she would come sometimes at the very last minute when the girls would be so hot that they just were exhausted and really couldn't complete the journey home. But I thank God for her coming to pick us up and having food or whatever it was that we needed at the time. Also for my daughter Keisha, she came a few days ago and she came on True's bike and gave the girls a ride home. So they enjoyed that riding on the pegs and everything. I was a little bit too heavy, and I'm so used to walking now that I didn't want to ride. But she still came to check on me, so I thank God for that. Thank God for all the times that Keith Sean would walk me to the store, wherever I need to go, just to make sure that I was protected, and True as well. So I thank God for my children looking out for me, even Kanai. Some of the days that I had other business to take care of, things for school and all, Kanai was there too. Look after the children. Andrew will look after the children, pick them up for me as well. So, but hats off to my babies. But I thank God. I'm starting to love these braces. They get so much attention. I thought that I would maybe hide them Not really because I didn't like them. I was sure that I liked them, but wasn't sure how comfortable I would be. But I even like the way they make my lips poke out a little bit more, or how my lips sit on the top of them. Mouth is still a bit dry, so I guess it's just the minerals or whatever in the metal. That's all I can figure. But otherwise, no complaints. I don't know, about in a few days. Ooh, time to tighten them up. But I'm ready mentally, spiritually, physically. God has truly blessed me, so I thank God for the blessing of the car and for True being saved today. And on our way back, Nick made sure he checked the tires, but one of them was very low, so he gave us instructions on which was it gas station to go to. First one we went to, it seemed like the air pump was taking more out of the tire than what it was putting in. So we went a little further down the road, where he said to go there or to Casey's. True, with his hungry, thirsty self, insisted on us going inside, but I said, let's get the air in the tire. The air within the tire filled up perfectly, so then we just pulled on around to get gas, and he opened the door for me as he normally does. Went in the store, had a wonderful conversation with the attendant, and then he was telling them about not getting the mango Snapple because he believes that when he was at school he was allergic to the mango, and he had become very, very ill, almost to the point of passing out. So she was saying, next time, don't, if you feel that there's something wrong and you may get sick, even if they want you to eat it or drink it, don't do it. So that was some good advice she gave him. But we laughed about it, and next thing you know, I went outside. He was pumping the gas. An older lady noticed him, just kind of smiled a little bit. A gentleman, about his 30s or whatever, was on the other side in the truck, and he noticed him too and just kind of smiled, nodded his head like, good job. But they didn't speak or anything, but they just smiled. And I got in the car, tried to rev it up, and boop, nothing. Next thing you know, the guy asked if I needed help. The older lady asked for help and said, I don't have jumper cables, but I can try and go get some help or find something. The attendant in the store saw that we were having issues. She flew out of the store, asked if she could help, what did we need. So she took a break instantly while someone took over for a minute, and she ran to her car to get cables just like that. So then she came back. By that time, I tried to start the car up. God was like, turn it. So I turned it and started right up, no problem. So then the young man's like, wow. And so I got out of the car anyway to thank him. I went in to shake his hand. He said, no, we do hugs. And so he gave me a hug and said, God bless you, sweetie. And he was younger than me, I'm sure. But he's very respectful. And so I gave him a hug back. And usually True gets very upset if a man tries to hug me for whatever reason. But he didn't. So we went, the young man went and told the young lady, that we had gotten the car started, so everybody was very happy. But she came over, she said, well, I don't want you guys to stop just in case it doesn't work out while you're going home. That's a long ride home. She said, here's some cables. I got them for Christmas. I have 2 pair. I want to bless you with one or whatever. So I said, thank you. And we had a good few minutes conversation, and I prayed and asked God to bless them, and said in front of them that I would pray for them, and God bless them as well. So I thank God for that, because we were way out in the middle of Jerseyville, and a lot of people just say they don't deal with Jerseyville. I haven't had any issues myself in the past, 2, 3 years that I've been going there to visit my son and his girlfriend and their family. I haven't had any issues. I just blend and mix and mingle with everyone, and I just believe that it's God. That's all. I just believe it's God. So anyway, we came home, made it safely. Went to get some things for Cashton, Amir, and Kyle from the store. Some things that they needed, because I know Andrew was getting things for his son, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was okay. We came home, made sure True took a good hot bath with some Himalayan salt because I told him after that drama, that little fight, he'll probably be a little achy tomorrow. So he did that, and now he's over here knocked out. But anyway, I love you all. Thank you for taking this journey with me naturally, spiritually, and physically. It's been a wonderful day. Now I have to go to sleep because it's about 1:30 in the morning, possibly. And we got to bed pretty late tonight. It was just a big day. We had a lot of things to do. But I thank God. And I love you all. Forgive me if I ever did anything wrong, if I steered you wrong. Don't look at the wrong that I do. Look at the good I do and step up. I love you. See you soon. Thank you for taking this journey with me.